Hi, boys and girls. So it is fine. It's Friday. And I know we love Fridays, right? So, I decided that we are going to start doing science experiments on Fridays. So, I'm going to read a story and then we're going to do a science experiment. In the work packet that I put in the mail to your house today is a paper that goes with the science experiment we're going to do on next Friday. So make sure you keep that. Don't lose it because we're going to work on that together and it'll be a lot of fun. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do today, we're going to read a story. This is called Planting a Rainbow by Lois Ehlert. In the fall, we buy some bulbs. Tiger lily bulb, the red tulip bulb, orange tulip bulb, daffodil tulip bulb, a blue hyacinth, purple crocus, and purple bearded iris rhizome. So we've talked about seeds and planting seeds before. This is a little bit different. They're called bulbs. And so you can see they're just little round things that you can, and you put them underground. And usually what happens is you plant them in the fall and then they stay in the ground all through the winter. And then as they start, as it starts warming up, you will see them come out of the ground. A lot of times they're the first plants that you see coming up. And I know at my house, I have daffodils. And so that's the first thing that I see. So we order seeds from catalogs and wait all winter long. Phlox, morning glory, zinnia, aster, cornflower, marigolds, and daisies. For spring to warm the soil and sprout the bulbs. So you see the bulbs are starting to sprout. Then it's time to go to the garden center and select some seedlings. So seedlings are plants that somebody has started from the seed and then it has the soil in it and they're just starting to come up. But sometimes you can buy them like that. So they have poppy and violet and pansies and ferns. We sow the seeds and set out the plants in the soil. And watch the rainbow grow. And grow and grow. We have some red flowers and orange flowers and some yellow flowers. We grow something green and some blue flowers and some purple flowers too. And when summer is over, we know we can grow our rainbow again next year. So they use all of those different colors of flowers to do a rainbow. So we are going to, for our science experiment today, which I know would be much funner if we could be in the same room so that you guys could help with it too, but that's not what we can do right now. So we're just doing the best we can. But we're going to make a lava lamp. Okay, so what I have really quick is I have a glass jar. Well, okay. I'm going to stop it for a second so I can take my camera down so that you can see it a little better. And then, Okay, so here we are back again. And so I'm going to show you some of the things we're going to be using. First, of course, I have my iPad so that it gives me my directions for how we're going to make this today. And today we're going to use a jar. And then I have some water and vegetable oil, salt, and food coloring. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my jar and I'm going to put some water in it. And I'm going to try really hard not to make a big mess. Okay. So you still can't see that very good. So I'm going to bend it down a little bit more. And you still can't. Okay, so there it is, my jar, right? So now in my jar, I have water, and it's just plain water right now. And now I'm going to add some food coloring. So for this time, I'm going to add 5 drops of food coloring. So can you count? Actually, let's do 10 drops. And I'm using blue this time. So here we go. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I have vegetable oil. So this is vegetable oil. And I am going to use my measuring cup to put vegetable oil into our jar. So I'm going to fill it almost all the way up. And then I'm going to do another one. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to stop for a second. And I want you to look at the jar. Can you see my jar? Can you see it? So you can see at the bottom where the water is, the color mixed with water. And so now that water is blue, okay? Now above that water is oil. Now oil is lighter than water, so that's why the oil is landing on the top and the water is at the bottom. I think I'm going to add a little bit more of the vegetable oil to that, just so we can see it a little bit better. So you can see when I did that it just always comes back up to the top, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to put some salt on the top, and then we're going to watch and see what happens. Okay, so now I want you to look. Can you see what's happening? So what happens is that the salt is, make sure, the salt is heavier, so it is sinking, so it sinks down to the bottom, and it grabs some of the blue water with it as it goes back up to the top. And then it starts all over again and just keeps going up and down. Now I'm going to stop the video for a second because I can't see that as good as I want to. And so I am going to go dump this out, and I am going to get some clean water, and we're going to do it again with a different color. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, boys and girls, I know you can't see me very well, but we're going to try this again. So we learn a little bit every time we do different things. So I, again, have my jar, right? And I am going to, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some red food coloring this time. I didn't want to do yellow because the yellow is kind of the color of the oil, and I was afraid we wouldn't be able to see it very well. But I'm going to do just like half the drops. Okay? Can you count with? So we're going to do 5 drops this time. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to let that mix for a minute. I'm thinking I might need a little bit more of the food coloring. It's supposed to look red, and I guess it kind of does, but I think it also kind of looks orange. So anyway, which it doesn't really matter what color it is. So now I've got that mixed together, and I'm going to add some of my oil. This is the vegetable oil again. I'm not going to worry about that as much, how much it is. I just want to see the difference with what I'm doing. Okay, so let's let it rest for a minute. Now I'm going to add some salt, and then let's see what we can see it doing, okay? All right, so what do you see happening now? It is a little bit better, isn't it? It's going up and down and up and down. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. Do you see how that's going up and down? So that is one way that we can do a lava lamp. So remember, this is, the middle part is water, right? The top is oil. So oil is heavier than water. Is lighter than water, so which is why it's staying on the top. The salt is heavier than the oil and the water, so that's why it's going down. And you see after a few minutes, it kind of just stops and stays there, which is fine. So that was a lava lamp. So next week, we're going to do another science experiment about different colors of things. So, okay, so the crazy thing is, it's taken me 3 tries to get this to work, so hopefully it'll work this time. All right, so this is called Rockstar Reading, and it's Move It. So it's like the Move It game we did the other day with our syllables, but today it's reading CVC words. So it's going to show you a word with a CVC word, and you're going to sound out the word and say it. After about 5 or 6 different words, then it's going to give you a movement slide. And for 30 seconds, you're going to do a movement, and then you're going to read some more words. So here are our movements. Rock star jumps. So you're going to jump up and do a cool rock star pose. You're going to rock that air guitar. So you have a pretend guitar in your hand, and you are going to pretend like you are a rock star. Then you do a microphone side stretches. So you're going to lean to one side and then the other side, stretching as you pretend to hold a microphone. And the last one is rock that drum solo. So you're going to pretend like you have drumsticks in your hand and you are playing a pretend drum solo. So here we go. So n, bun. T, rot. P, dip. N, fin. Gum. At, mat. So this is a rock star air guitar. So play your air guitar. says, and a hush came over the crowd. Hush. Okay, we're going to go on. This time you're going to read the words, every other one, and then I'll help you on every other one. If you have somebody at home with you that wants to help you, you can let them help you too. Zap, zap. P, rip. B, tub. Now this is your drum solo. And a hush fell over the crowd. Hush. So here we go. I know that's a word a lot of you know. Yeah. It's red. Nag. Pig. It, fit. Rockstar jump. Four, three, two, one. And a hush fell over the crowd. Hush. Bug. Bug. Cab. Cab. Pen. Microphone side stretches. Three, two, one. And a hush fell over the crowd. Hush. Cop. Cop. Zip. Zip. at, pat. Wig, wig. Are you ready to rock? You are going to do a movement marathon. So it's going to take you from one activity to the next. I will tell you what it says. So here we go. Microphone side stretches. Rock that air guitar. Rock star jumps. Drum or rock that drum solo.